Well, the Indiana Fever have won 3 in a row. They are looking for their 4th consecutive win. Standing in their way tonight, one of the newcomers to the WNBA in the Toronto Tempo. This is not only a live broadcast night, but it's also going to be an experimental night because there's a few things that I want to try. We had a big audience last time. Let's see if we can repeat it this time. Are you ready? Because I certainly am. Indiana Fever basketball on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network begins right now.
The following is a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Indiana Fever Basketball. Brian Snow here with you. And a pleasant good evening to one and all in the region, across the nation, around the world. We welcome y'all to tonight's live dual cast because we're doing this on television and radio. And tonight from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana, the Toronto Tempo visit the Indiana Fever. The Fever are looking for 4 straight wins. The last time they had a chance to do that, they ran into Brianna Stewart and the New York Liberty. And even though the Fever led by as many as 8 in that game, they led by as many as 12 in that game, I beg your pardon. They lose by 8, and that final score was 83-75. Last couple of games for Caitlin Clark have been absolutely terrific. The overtime classic in Chicago, she tallied 32 points and dished out 10 assists. The other player that had a double-double in that game was one Aliyah Boston. She had 34 points and tallied 12 rebounds in that game. I beg your pardon. What will they do for an encore? We're getting you ready for Indiana Fever basketball tonight as they host the Toronto Tempo and see them for the very first time. Let's take a pause for a break. When y'all get back, we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups, and we'll get this party started from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. Commissioner's Cup group play concludes with the Indiana Fever and the Toronto Tempo. The lineups and the tip after this.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world.
What'd you get there?
twice the work, twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Welcome back. Toronto Tempo, Indiana Fever, set to go from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. Brian Snow here with you. And in just a couple of moments, we will have the starting lineups for tonight's game. Dadgummit, I thought I can get this on a full screen. It's still messing with me right now. But we're going to have this game for you tonight. And every Fever game from here on out all the way to and through the playoffs. Caitlin Clark and the Fever on a roll again. This is the second 3-game winning streak that they have had, and they're looking to make it 4 in a row. And with this setup here, I have an idea on how I'm going to do it from here on out. I have an idea. I just have to put it together. I just have to find a way to execute that idea. We'll also be keeping our eye, as this is sort of a carousel night, we'll also be keeping our eye on the White Sox and the Yankees as the White Sox look to keep their hot streak going. Fever also had a couple of injuries from earlier in the year. Justine Pissot was out for a while. Sophie Cunningham was out for a game. But they seem to be relatively healthy right now. And in a moment, we'll give you the starting lineups for tonight's game. Now, I know the scoreboard on screen is going to be a little bit ahead of my broadcast here. So I do ask a favor. Do not post any spoilers in the chat. I want to deliver this entire call to you. Julie Alamon, Brittney Sykes, Marina Mabry, Laura Jascaite, and Isabel Harrison for Toronto. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall, Monique Billings, and Aliyah Boston. The 5 on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Fever wearing the home whites. They'll travel left to right as we see it. And as you folks are listening along at home with us, it'll be Aliyah Boston that will take the center jump against 8-year veteran Isabel Harrison. The ball is tapped in the air. Brittney Sykes has control, and Toronto moves it right to left in the front court. Few empty seats here. Mabry comes off the dribble and gives it back to Sykes. They whip it underneath. Here's a 3-ball out of the corner, and it's no good. Rebound, Aliyah Boston. I'm not used to the Toronto roster yet, and it's my fault because I thought I did enough studying, and apparently I didn't. Caitlin Clark at the controls. Clark on the move to the right. They go over the top into Boston. It's tipped, and it's stolen by Sykes. Sykes back the other way. Sykes on the drive. In on Lexi Hall, lays it in. And the Tempo lead 2-0. 9:11 remaining in the opening quarter. Aliyah Boston brings it across the other way. Boston in the front court outside right finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Bounce pass to Boston, low right. Boston bulls her way in the lane. Shoots it in and draws the foul. And just like that, the Fever with a chance to go in front. So Aliyah Boston heads to the free throw line, working off of 2 consecutive double-doubles. 8:56 left in the quarter. Aliyah Boston in her 3rd year out of South Carolina. In her 4th year out of South Carolina, hits the free throw. Julie Allemond at the controls, plays it out front to Harrison. Brittney Sykes at the top of the circle. Sykes stutter step dribble on the drive in the lane, in on Monique Billings, lays it in and draws the foul. That's how Indiana's been getting beat. The opponents have been attacking the lane relentlessly. A foul will be charged to Billings. That's her first, and the first team foul on the Fever. So Sykes trying to complete a 3-point play, and she does not. Rebound tip to Aliyah Boston. 1-point lead for the Tempo, 4-3. 8:38 left in the first. Aliyah Boston holds ball high over her head, looking for some help, finds Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the left wing, guarded by Julie Allemond. Caitlin Clark, step back 3 on the way, is a brick, and the rebound comes down to Boston. She goes up, had her shot blocked by Allemond. Taken back by Lexi Hall. She shoots it in. 5-4 in favor of the Fever. Marina Mabry comes across into the front court. Mabry backs up on the dribble. Plays it left side to Harrison. Her 3, good. Isabel Harrison with her first bucket. And Toronto regains the lead, 7-5. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell on the fly to the hole. Lays it up, no good. Follow Billings, no. Rebound taken down by Harrison. Bounce pass ahead to Mabry. Mabry underneath. Oh, that is Mabry who gets the bucket. And Toronto leads by 4, 9-5. Indiana lacking on defense already. They're 2 of 6 coming out of the gate. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Clark a standing dribble. Guarded by Allemond. Pocket pass to Monique Billings. She lays it in. What a pass. What a pass. 9-7. Caitlin Clark, the league leader in assists, gets her first one of the night. Mabry has it out front, plays it right side to Allemond. Her 3, a brick. Aliyah Boston the rebound. And Caitlin Clark and the Fever with a chance to tie or go in front. Here's Clark flying in, lays it up, no good. Rebound Billings, follow, no, but a foul called, and Monique Billings shoots 2. Got a lot of people in here. Clark Goodlow is here. He was hanging out with me on the morning show. And thank you, Clark, for doing that. And Caitlin Clark limping a little bit. First free throw here is good. 9-8 our score, and Clark is indeed limping, which is one thing the entire state of Indiana is and the entire league is afraid of. The second attempt on the way is good, and we're tied at 9. Clark's going to try to play on it, and it looks like it's her ankle that she was favoring. Allemond plays it on the right side to Mabry, throws the shot up, no good. Billings the rebound. Outlet pass to Caitlin Clark. Here she comes. Clark on the fly. Tried to throw it underneath to Kelsey Mitchell. And she threw it out of bounds. Second turnover against the Fever. 9 apiece. 6:45 for the quarter. Mabry has it off to the right, and we get a foul on Lexi Hall. And Lexi Hall is not pleased with the call. Indiana was handed 2 technical fouls on Saturday in Connecticut. So Lexi Hall was looking for an offensive foul, didn't get it. Allemond to come in, foul line extended left, in play, it comes to Harrison. Now Mabry has it on the right wing, over the top to Harrison. Harrison steps in the lane with a 15-footer, missed it. Rebound Harrison, had her shot blocked, jump ball. Great play. Indiana's defense, and I'll say it again, and I've said it all season, Sophie Cunningham was the first one to say it, Indiana's defense has got to come alive. Aliyah Boston to take the jump ball, and it's tapped to Caitlin Clark. Indiana looks for the lead. Clark on the fly, front court to the right. Crossover dribble, gets in the lane, hands it out to Boston. Boston holds and looks. Plays it right side to Lexi Hall. Over the top, low right to Billings. Billings backs in. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Rimming, no. Rebound, Harrison. Outlet pass to Mabry. Toronto looks for the lead. Mabry front court to the right. They go over the top underneath to Jaskaite, and she's got a layup. Mabry the assist, Jaskaite the basket, and it's 11-9 Toronto. Under 6 to go in the first. Indiana only 3 out of 9 coming out of the gate, and yet they only trail by 2. This is not the first time they've started slow. Here comes Clark. Clark low right, goes up, missed it. Ball on the floor, out of bounds, stays with the Fever. Well, Clark is staying in there. She was limping for a couple of moments. 5:45 left in the quarter. 11-9 in favor of the Toronto Tempo. They haven't in play to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, steps back out to the left wing. They go underneath for Billings. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Fever. But we get a foul on Brittney Sykes. Sandy Brondello, the inaugural coach of the Toronto Tempo, recent championship with the New York Liberty in 2024. Maisha Hines-Allen and Sophie Cunningham are in. Aliyah Boston and Lexi Hall will get a breather. 5:39 left in the opening quarter. 14 on the shot clock. They haven't in play to Hines-Allen. Hines-Allen on the move to the right. Works off the Caitlin Clark screen. Now has it low right. Backs in on Mabry. Backs in. Lean in flip. Nope. Mabry the rebound. Or Harrison the rebound. Outlet pass to Mabry. Mabry on the move in the front court. Mabry on the drive right of the lane. Shovel pass underneath to Harrison. Her shot's no good. Rebound Billings. But a loose ball foul. No, we don't have a loose ball foul. What we have is Hines-Allen, who is hurt. She took a shot in the face. So they're going to get her off the floor. And I think she's going right to the locker room. She is. And she did kind of get away with the travel on that last possession. So Maisha Hines-Allen is out. She's back in the locker room. Isabel Harrison getting worked on as well. Harrison, 6'5", in her 9th year out of Tennessee. Sandy Brondello and Stephanie White renewing acquaintances. Fever ball left to right in the home whites, trailing 11-9. Caitlin Clark on the bounce to Kelsey Mitchell, flying to the hole, lays it in. We're tied at 11. Second tie of the ball game. I beg your pardon, first tie of the ball game. Alamon back the other way. The former LA Spark directing traffic off to the right. Out front is Harrison. Back to Alamon. Alamon with a crossover dribble. Meets the double team. Plays it back left to Mabry. That's a 3. That's missed. Rebound Sophie Cunningham. Indiana again looks for the lead. Clark on the move to the left. Clark steps back for 3. Short. Rebound tipped. Out of bounds. Stays with the Fever. And Caitlin Clark coming out of the gate 0 for 2. And that'll send us to a timeout. 4:33 left to go in the first quarter. We are even at 11 apiece. We'll be back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world.
What'd you get there?
Twice the work. Twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
11 apiece from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana, the Toronto Tempo and the Indiana Fever, as they do a profile on Stephanie White, who played 4 years with the Indiana Fever. Sandy Brondello played with the Miami Soul from 2001 to 2002, and they're renewing acquaintances tonight. Stephanie White was selected by the Soul in the 2000 expansion draft, and Brondello was selected by the Fever in the 2000 expansion draft. The Soul traded White to the Fever with the first-round pick for Brondello, and Brondello was a pretty good shooter. So these are a couple of old friends getting together. And what I love to see on the coaches and the players, and I know I've said it before, are the smiles on their faces whenever they get together. 11 apiece. A bounce pass underneath to Kelsey Mitchell. She's got the reverse layup, and Indiana in front 13-11. Brittney Sykes back the other way for Toronto. Sykes with a bounce pass out front to Mabry. Over the top to the right side, back to Mabry. 20-footer. Nope. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Belongs to Indiana. (13-11). Fever lead by 2. And Caitlin Clark flying back the other way. Out front to Aliyah Boston. Boston works her way to the right. Picks up the dribble. Finds Cunningham on the cut to the hole. Her layup is blocked. Cleared by Toronto. Sykes runs back the other way. Brittney Sykes on the fly. In the lane. Lays it up. Nope. Rebound Boston. Outlet to Clark. Caitlin Clark on the move. Clark on the drive right of the lane. Crossover dribble. Backs up. Three-point stripe. Bounce pass underneath to Kelsey Mitchell. Over the top pass to Cunningham. And we get a whistle and a foul underneath. And we got some new members of the Tempo on the floor. Maria Conde, 6'3" rookie out of Florida State, originally from Spain, is in the ball game. And we'll set your lineups for you here in just a moment as a 3-ball went down, and I've lost my feed. I've lost. Here we go with technology again. Doggone it. Well, I lost my feed, and I don't think it's coming back. I'm going to keep trying, though. I'm going to keep trying. You see the score. I'm going to keep trying until the end of the first quarter. And if it doesn't come back up, then I'll just have to wait until Thursday. See, when I try to use other sites to look at the game, I run into problems. If I don't, and I use Prime or Amazon Prime, or then I have no problem. Well, see, this is why, and I'm so sorry about that. Harrison, Alamon, Conde, Key, and Kia Nurse, the 5 on the floor for Toronto. That's for you, Rod Peterson, and I love you. And while we're looking at a few different players, Tiani Key, the rookie from Connecticut, on the floor for the first time. I'm going to get this operation right, folks. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. Kia Nurse is on in her 8th year out of UConn, 6-foot guard. Indiana's lineup goes Billings, Mitchell, Timpson, Cunningham, and Raven Johnson. So Clark is getting a breather. Alamon lost the ball out of bounds, and I'm calling it from my stats feed here. This is the one thing that I don't like. Kelsey Mitchell makes a layup. Maria Conde misses. Tiana Key gets the rebound and puts it back in. So it's 22-20 in favor of the Fever. I hate when this happens. Clark Goodlow, I hate when this happens. I've already missed one. I've missed a total of 3 Fever games, 2 in the preseason, 1 in the regular season, because I didn't have the streaming capabilities. And if y'all will allow me, I gotta do an accountability report. All right, and I'm going to do that right here and now while I figure this thing out. While I figure some things out while we go along, because I've lost my feed and it's not coming back, and I hate that. I hate that. I absolutely can't stand that. Isabel Harrison with a loose ball foul. Billings makes the first free throw. 23-20. Indiana by 3. This is the biggest lead of the game. AB, that's how I'm doing it, but I've lost the feed. I've lost the feed to watch the game here on this monitor. Billings misses the second free throw. Fang Bentley corrals the rebound. Former Fever player. Billings, Mitchell, Timpson, Cunningham, and Raven Johnson, the 5 on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Alamon misses a 3 from deep. Michaela Timpson, the rebound. 9 seconds. Coming down to the end of the first quarter. And Cunningham for 3. Splash! And the Tempo are challenging it because I don't have the television feed here, but I have this feed, and the Tempo are challenging that 3-point field goal by Sophie Cunningham. They say it's after the buzzer. And I don't have the benefit of the television feed here next to me. And AB Media, I do call the game like I'm on the radio, but it's hard to do when I don't have the television feed and I can't get the descriptions exact. That's the only thing that's frustrating about this. I've run in the 2.5 years that I've done alternative play-by-play, I've run into so many problems. And apparently that 3-point field goal is going to stand. I apologize, fans. I truly apologize because I spent most of the day preparing for this game, and I try to do it for every game that I do. And it seems like the last 3 times something goes wrong. This is why I'm going to do an accountability report right here. And I haven't done this in 2 months, and I apologize for that. But this one is on me. This one's my fault because I didn't get fully ready for the game tonight. I did an interview for tomorrow's Snowman in the Morning. And I get so easily frustrated because I want to bring this game to you. I want to bring every game that I can to you guys in the WNBA. Rising Rhino gave me the suggestion to just follow the WNBA and use it as a growth engine. I am going to do that. It's not that I might do that. It's not that I will do that. I am going to do that. I'm going to do that. I just have to get the technology right. And forgive me if I start crying here, but it's always been the technology with me, and I apologize for that. And it's been this way ever since I lost my main computer. I went by Best Buy once. They're getting ready to start the second quarter. Clark is in for Mitchell. Laura Jaskaiti comes in for Tiani Key, and Nurse goes out. Sophie Cunningham just splashed home a 3 before the first period clock went dead. Oh, it just makes me so upset. It makes me so upset. Caitlin Clark is scoreless in tonight's game. She's 0 for 5, but she's got 4 assists in the ball game. So let's take a look at the stats at the end of the first quarter. And they're getting ready to start the second quarter, and it's Toronto that'll have possession. Jaskaiti comes in for Tiani Key. Marina Mabry in for Kia Nurse. Mabry just stole the ball from Timpson. And Raven Johnson just committed a foul. I'm trying to get the television feed back, folks. Tammy Fack Bentley, former Fever player, split a pair of free throws. Sophie Cunningham collects the rebound. And Caitlin Clark gets her first points of the game. And it's 28-21. And Julie Alamon commits the foul, so Clark trying to get a 3-point play. Does not. And Toronto gains possession off of the Maria Conde rebound. Indiana by 7, 28-21. We approach 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Callie Greenshields is with us. Nice shot by SC to end the first. Absolutely. Just as the clock went dead. Marina Mabry gets in the scoring column. So Mabry and Clark get their first buckets of the game. And if you guys are wondering what happened, I got 3/4 of the way through the first quarter, and then I lost my television feed. Callie Greenshield says, "Hey, Snowman, and good evening to all. I'm waiting on the feed to come back, and that's why I'm doing it from my tablet here. I don't want to call it a night early, but it's tough for me to call the games when I don't have the TV feed, which I have briefly. All right, it's 28-23. Here comes Caitlin Clark off to the left. Out front, Timpson. Back to Clark. Clark has it on the move to the right. Fakes. Whip out Raven Johnson. 3-ball right corner. Splash! 31-23. Fever by 8. This is the biggest lead of the night. Alamon back the other way. Dumps a pass underneath to Jascaite. Comes back out. And it went down again. Here's a foul on Julie Alamon, and the Tempo are going to challenge it. Well, Caitlin Clark was limping earlier, and apparently the Tempo are challenging a shooting foul on Julie Alamon on a 3-point shot. And I don't think that's a foul against Alamon. I'm seeing clips of it right now. But the call's going to stand. That means Caitlin Clark will get 3 free throws. And once again, folks, for those of you that are just tuning in, I had the feed up momentarily. It went back out. And Callie may have sent me an assist. So just a minute. I apologize, everybody. I truly do. I truly apologize. And I want to swear, and I'm not going to. Okay. Thank you, Callie. Let me see if I can do this like I did last time. That Callie lent me this. Jascaite just made a layup. And the Fever want time. So 7:27 remains in the second quarter. All right. You know what? I'm going to try it on this on the big monitor here. And again, I apologize to everybody. Sox and Yankees are tied 1 apiece. They're going to the bottom of the what? Bottom of the second inning. Wait a minute. What? Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Not your fault. Tech is tech. Great when it works. Yeah, true. I just sometimes feel with everything I'm trying to do for you guys and for the Fever that it just, and sometimes I get this way sometimes because I put so much pressure pressure on myself to deliver a great call. And it's okay. We're going to try this until the end of the first half. And from the way it looks, we're good. So thank you, Kelly, for once again lending an assist. Next game we'll have for you will be Thursday when the Fever hosts the Atlanta Dream in Indianapolis. Lexi Hall will come in after this timeout. I know I shouldn't put this much pressure on myself because I want to do my best for you guys, and I didn't get dressed for the game. That part is on me. There's a doubleheader tomorrow. Liberty in the Sky will start things off. Aces and Mercury and the Aces who got blown out in Dallas recently. Okay, seems like everything is good for now. So a 7-0 run by the Toronto Tempo. This is the first of 3 games, by the way, between these two teams. Laura Giscaite has 11 points to lead all scorers. She's 1 for 2 from three-point land. She's 5 of 6 from the field overall. Caitlin Clark has 5 points for Indiana. 34-30, 4-point Fever lead. And they need a bucket this trip. And a shout to Fever legend in Tamika Catchings, who's in the house tonight. Caitlin Clark plays it to Aliyah Boston. Boston on the move to the right, finds Kelsey Mitchell. Flying to the hole, lefty scoop is in. 36-30, Fever by 6. They've led by as many as 8 and 7 minutes for the half. Brittney Sykes off to the right. Out front, Giscaite. Dump low right, Mabry. Spins on Lexi Hall. Comes back the other way. Her shot's blocked, but a foul called on Lexi Hall. That's 2 on Lexi. And Mabry will shoot a pair. 36-30, Fever by 6. And again, thank you to Callie Greenshields for the assist here. Just be you, don't be perfect, just be you. Thank you. First free throw here is good. 36-31. Second attempt on the way, no good. Rebound Billings. Indiana ball up by 5. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Clark into the front court, on the move to the left. Clark at the free throw line, backs up. We get a foul underneath. .649 left in the half. Harrison, Giscaite, Sykes, Mabry, and Conde for the Toronto Tempo. The Fever counter with Billings, Boston, Mitchell, Hull, and Clark. So Hull stays on the floor with 2 fouls. Mitchell has it out front. Clark has it off to the right. Dump pass low right. Giscaite comes up with a steal and bounces it off of Aliyah Boston out of bounds. So Toronto ball down 5. 8 turnovers for Indiana. This is what happened on Saturday. They got the win even though they turned the ball over 16 times. Here's Brittney Sykes. Cross-court pass left corner. A 3 on the way by Jascaite is good. It's a 2-point lead, 36-34, and 6:15 remaining in the half. The Tempo are on an 11-2 run in the last 100 seconds. Boston has it out front. Boston with a fake. Bounce pass underneath is stolen by Conte. Jascaite on the drive, in on Clark. Clark took it away. Aliyah Boston back the other way to Caitlin Clark. Clark has it on the move to the right. Clark on the attack in from the right. Lays it in off the glass. No foul there. 38-34. Fever by 4. 5:45 left in the half. Here's Sykes. Left baseline. Pitch back out Jascaite. Jascaite on the spin, right of the lane. Comes to Harrison. A right corner 3 try is good. Toronto stays within 1, 38-37. And with Indiana turning the ball over at a horrible rate, blocking foul is called. On Jascaite. (38-37), Indiana by 1. Jascaite departs with 14 points, and Mitchell turned it over. Toronto looks for the lead. Sykes has it front court to the right. On the drive, in the lane, pitch out left corner. Bentley's jumper, no good. Rebound on the floor to Aliyah Boston. Ahead to Caitlin Clark. Clark finds Hall. A 3 try from the left. Rebound Brittney Sykes. Again, Toronto looks for the lead. Brittney Sykes on the fly in the front court. Sykes turns on the dribble. Bounce pass going into the backcourt as Mabry will chase it down with Lexi Hall chasing her. That's a backcourt violation, and Indiana will have the ball. Good defense that time. Now, the Fever need to stop turning the ball over. They have to stop turning the ball over. They have 8 turnovers. Toronto only has 3 to this juncture. Boston on the move to the right finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell fouled out front by Brittney Sykes. So the Fever will be shooting free throws for the remainder of the quarter that has 4:49 left in it. Free throw by Mitchell, good. 39-37. Now she shoots to give the Fever a 3-point lead, and she's got it. 40 apiece. Right to left comes Toronto as Harrison has it out front. Sykes has it on the left wing. Brittney Sykes back out front to Mabry. Pressured by Lexi Hall. Mabry has it on the drive. 15-footer. Yep, and a foul called. Foul is charged to Lexi Hall, and that's her 3rd. And Mabry just elbowed Lexi Hall out of the way. And we have a new game at 40. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Maria Conde gets her. Clark on the walk in the front court. Now on the move to the right, works off the Boston screen. On the attack, finds Lexi Hall. A 3-pointer from the left. Rebound Conde. Toronto looks for the lead. Conde in the front court. Out front to Harrison. Back to Conde on the drive. Finds Harrison. Harrison shovel pass. Bentley shovel pass underneath. Is tipped and it's stolen. And the Fever have it, looking to regain the lead. Boston on the move. Boston has it on the drive in the lane. 15-footer. Nope. Rebound. Nope. Rebound. Toronto. Now they look for the lead. Back Bentley has it in the front court, finds Sykes, 15-footer, rimming no. Caitlin Clark the rebound. And now it's Indiana that looks for the lead. Caitlin Clark trots it up, accelerates in the front court, on the drive, behind the back pass to Michaela Timpson for the layup. And Sandy Brondello wants time. And Callie, you're right. They need to slow down. They have to slow down. What a pass from Caitlin Clark to KK Timpson for the layup, and the Fever go back in front. We have time on the floor. 3:35 left in the half. Fever 42, Toronto 40. We'll be back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life-holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
(42-40), Fever lead by 2 as we are counting down toward halftime. And at the half, it's our halftime report with all the stats, facts, and figures of the first half, and we'll get you ready for Thursday night. And it's a double play, home and home against Atlanta. Here's Sykes, blocked by Timpson, cleared by Harrison. Harrison over the top to Frank Bentley, left side Conte, a three on the way, rimming no, rebound Lexi Hall. Indiana ball up a deuce, 3:09 left in the first half. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Boston has it on the left wing. Boston has it on the walk to the right. Finds Kelsey Mitchell. Back to Clark. A deep three from the right. Rimming no. She has yet to hit a three-point field goal tonight. Harrison the rebound. Outlet to Mabry. Mabry has it on the move in the front court. Crossover dribble against Lexi Hall. Out front is Harrison. Harrison holds and looks. Now starts her dribble on the move left. Out front, Sykes. A three-try on the way. Rimming good. 43-42. Indiana now down a point. Second time they've trailed tonight. Caitlin Clark right back the other way. Clark on the fly all the way, lays it in. Caitlin Clark with 9, and the lead is 1, 44-43 in favor of the Indiana Fever, and 2:18 left in the first half. And again, thanks to Callie Greenshields for a big assist tonight. Clark is 3 out of 9 coming out of the gate. Here's Brittney Sykes. Out front, Harrison, a straight-on three. Short. Clark the rebound. Here they come. Caitlin Clark flying the other way. What a pass underneath the Boston. She shoots it in. Aliyah Boston with 9, and the lead is 3. 46-43, under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Marina Mabry takes a three-pointer out front. It's blocked out of bounds. Mabry looking for the foul, not going to get it. Sophie Cunningham back in. Maisha Hines-Allen was in earlier today. She went back to the locker room. No updates on her as of yet. Baseline right, they look to come in. They come into Mabry. Mabry right baseline, guarded by Sophie Cunningham. Mabry spins, lefty scoop, good. 46-45, right back the other way, tipped out of bounds. It stays with the Indiana Fever. 1:38 remaining in the first half. Fever lead by 1. 46-45. Clark to come in, finds Mitchell. Mitchell on the dribble out front. Finds Caitlin Clark on the left wing. Clark on the drive, pitch out Cunningham. Cunningham fakes, takes a three from the right wing. Splash! 49-45. Indiana by 4 and 1:18 left in the half. Mabry has it out front. Mabry chased by Cunningham, lost the ball. Cunningham the steal. Boston gets it back to Cunningham. Double fake, shoots it in. Indiana by 6. 51-45 and 1:05 left in the half. Fever on a 9-2 run in the last 80 seconds. Harrison out front, plays it to Conte. Conde with a bounce pass back to Harrison. 5-footer, got it. 51-47, 48 seconds left in the first half. Indiana hasn't turned the ball over in the last 4 minutes. Clark out front, turns on the dribble against Conte. Oh, what a pass to Aliyah Boston. She shoots it in. Aliyah Boston now with 11, and it's 53-47, 33 seconds left in the first half. Caitlin Clark flirting with a double-double. She's got 9 points and 9 assists. A maybe 3 out front is good. 53-50. 3-point Indiana lead. 20 seconds for the half. Caitlin Clark on the approach in the front court, guarded by Conde. Conde gets Caitlin Clark out front. 10 on the shot clock, 11 on the big one. Clark telling Conde, get out of my way. Here's Caitlin Clark on the drive, in from the right. Circles the wagons and had it stolen by Mabry. Mabry, 2 seconds, 1. A 40-footer. That's the half. Well, Caitlin Clark has dribbled right into about 4 or 5 turnovers in the first half, but the Fever keep the lead. At the end of the first half, your score, the Indiana Fever 53, the Toronto Tempo 50. I got to go make some tea. We'll be back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green. and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central on the Sertoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers? Right side. Commanders. Where my soldiers? Left side.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central on the Sertoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers? Right side. Commanders. Where my soldiers? Left side.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
All right, 53-50 as we get ready for the third quarter. Caitlin Clark has turned the ball over 5 times in the first half. Kelsey Mitchell led the Fever with 13 points. Aliyah Boston had 11. Laura Joscante led all scorers with 14 in the first half. I'm sorry I'm out of breath. I had to do some running around, and now this is messed up. Dadgummit. There we go. That's better. Phew. Okay. Oh, they're not ready to go to the third quarter yet. So I did a few of the dishes. Well, I'm looking at my setup here, and I'm wondering if there's a way. No, there isn't. There isn't. I got to play around with this tonight. And I can't stay up too late because I have a show to do in the morning, and then I have a doctor's appointment in the afternoon. And what I might do is, after said doctor's appointment, cancel the rest of my appointments for the day, give myself a break, take a nap, and then be in here working on my vertical stream setup skills, because I didn't give myself enough time. Yankees have grabbed the lead over the White Sox 5-1. They're in the fourth, which I kind of figured, because hey, it's the New York Yankees, okay? Whew. Like I said, I had a few chores to do. I'm going to get them all done before my wife gets home tonight. But the most important thing I had to do, I had to replenish I had to replenish the supply of iced tea. So she'll be happy for that. And I think we're just about ready for the second half. So we'll take a quick break, 60-second break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half of tonight's game after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps,
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
All right, we're ready for the third quarter. Harrison, Joscante, Sykes, Mabry, and Conde. That's the five on the floor for Toronto. Billings, Boston, Mitchell, Hull, and Clark. Clark has 9 in the first half. She's flirting with a double-double. She's got 9 points and 9 assists, but she, as far as that, does not have a 3-point field goal. And Aliyah Boston is flirting with a double-double again. So Conde will start the second half. And remember, they're playing without the Fever are without so far one of their super subs in Maisha Hines-Allen, who started for a couple games. Toronto has moved the ball very, very well, and the Fever have been very careless with the basketball. So here we go. Clark and the Fever move right to left, 53-50. They have the lead. Caitlin Clark on the walk to the right. Over the top pass into Boston, low left. Boston backs in on Harrison, looking for help, comes back out to Mitchell. Right wing is Lexi Hall, low right Billings, 18-footer, Rebound just Conde. Conde starts the third quarter for Toronto. Mabry directing traffic out front. Toronto left to right here in the second half. Mabry with a bounce pass to Harrison right of the lane. Out front to Alamon. Alamon on the drive. Shovel past Mabry. She's got a layup. Alamon the assist. And Toronto within one. Indiana looking for their fourth win in a row. Second time they're trying for a 4-game win streak. Out front is Mitchell. Mitchell had the ball, dribble the ball off her foot. Sykes comes up with a steal. 3-on-2. Sykes with a bounce to Conde. Back to Sykes. 15-footer. Got it. Toronto in front. So just like that, Toronto grabs the lead. 54-53. And Kelsey Mitchell has turned the ball over a lot lately also. Caitlin Clark with a step back three. Still hasn't hit a three-point goal. Monique Billings had the rebound. And a loose ball foul against Toronto. That foul is charged to Mabry. Now they have it in play to Caitlin Clark. Clark on the fly, feeds it left corner to Billings. Back to Clark on the left wing. Clark on the drive in the lane, lays it up, no good, but a foul called, and Caitlin Clark shoots two. Toronto 7-7 coming into tonight. Fever, as mentioned, 8-5. Caitlin Clark shoots two. She's got 9 points in the game tonight. Clark's free throw, good. She's got 10 points. And 9 assists. Clark tries again. Got it. 55-54. Caitlin Clark with 11. And it's a 1-point lead for the Fever. Fagbenley has it out front. Now to Conde. Conde drives it back outside to Mabry. A deep three from the right is in. And Toronto goes up a pair. Marina Mabry with 16, and the lead is 2, 57-55. Clark back the other way. She takes a three. Can't hit it. Rebound. Loose ball foul. Stay there against Tammy Fagbenley. And Mabry and Lexi Hall get into a light shoving match, and Mabry didn't like that. 57-55. Clark to come in. Foul line extended left. In play to Boston. Fakes the handoff. Clark gets it back. Feeds it right corner. Billings three is no good. Rebound Clark. Shovel pass Lexi Hall. She's got a layup. 57 apiece. Third tie of the ball game. 7:48 left in the third. Fever have 8 offensive rebounds and 12 second chance points. Now they dump it underneath to Fagbenley. She's got a layup. 59-57. Caitlin Clark racing back the other way. Clark on the fly. Bounce pass Mitchell to the hole. Shoots it up. No good. Drew the foul. And Kelsey Mitchell shoots two. .7:31 left in the third. Second half, Keys, the Fever have to take care of the basketball. That's just a priority right now. Mitchell's free throw is good. 59-58. Kelsey Mitchell has 14 points in the game. Mitchell tries again. Good. She's got 15, and we're tied at 59. Now it's our fourth tie of the game. Toronto left to right in the road purple uniforms with the Columbia blue numbers and lettering. Mabry on the move. Bounce pass underneath to Fagbenley. Fagbenley comes back out to Mabry. Mabry holds left wing. Mabry on the drive. 15-footer off the back of the rim. Rebound Aliyah Boston. Fever look for the lead. Caitlin Clark races in the front court. Finds Boston. 4-3. Splash! Indiana back in front with 7:02 left in the third. 62-59. Fever by 3. They've led by as many as 8. Brittney Sykes in the front court. Aliyah Boston has 14 points in the ball game. Out front, Fagbenley. Fagbenley waits, finds Mabry. Mabry is fouled out front by Monique Billings. And Brittney Sykes is down. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hope this is not what I fear it is. Sandy Brondello on her way to check out on her star guard. And they're looking for a replay. Brondello's looking for a replay. And now the Toronto players are signaling for a replay. Mabry has to be held back by Sandy Brondello. Oh, man. Brittney Sykes. Oh, no. And it's a non-contact injury. It's a non-contact injury. And my initial fear is ACL injury. We'll take a timeout. 6:46 left in the third. Fever 62, Toronto 59. We'll be back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you?
We're back, and it's a non-contact injury to Brittney Sykes, and she was, as I'm looking at the replay here, she was putting pressure on both legs, which is good to see. But Toronto has the ball, down 3, 6:40 for the third. Conde has it out front, stops, pops, short. Rebound on the floor, still on the floor. And a loose ball foul against Toronto. And Sandy Brondello's looking like, what? What do I do now? And the Fever are in the bonus for the next 6:33 of the third quarter. So it would behoove the Fever to attack the basket. Boston's free throw, good. 63-59, Indiana by 4. $16 for Boston in the game. She shoots for point number 17, good. Aliyah Boston has 17. The lead is 5. 64-59, 6.5 in the third. Mabry back the other way. Mabry in the front court. Hands it off to Conde. Conde on the drive. Feeds it right corner to Fag Bentley, who hands it off to Poirier. Tima Poirier is in the ball game. Poirier outright on the drive, in from the right. Scoop layup is missed. Boston the rebound. That's a double. I believe that's a double-double. They run ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham circles in the left corner. Out front, Boston. Takes the handoff. A bounce to Mitchell. She shoots it in. Fever on a 9-0 run in the last 90 seconds, and they lead by 7. 66-59. 5:50 for the third. Mabry has it out front. Off the Fag Bentley screen. Chased in the double team. Finds Conde on the left wing. Out to Poirier on the right, in the right corner. Out front, Conde, a straight on three. Good. 66-62. That ends a 9-0 run. 5.5 remaining in the third. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Clark off the Mitchell screen. Works her way to the left. On the fly. Right of the lane. All the way underneath. Lays it up. No good, but a foul called, and Clark shoots 2. Clark frustrated with herself that she didn't make that layup. She will shoot for points number 12 and 13. Fever are a good passing team. They just have to limit the turnovers, and Caitlin Clark is one of the main culprits. Free throw good for Caitlin Clark. 67-62. Fever lead by 5. They've led by as many as 8. Clark tries again. Good. 68-62. Indiana by 6. 5:15 left in the third. Out front is Mabry. Mabry has it out front. Now chased in the double team. Mabry, they give it. It's a jump ball. It's a jump ball. So it'll be Aliyah Boston and Marina Mabry. Aces Mercury tomorrow at 10 p.m. Liberty Sky start the thing at 7:30, the doubleheader. And we have a jump ball violation against Mabry. Sandy Brondello, former Australian basketball player, former WNBA herself. Now the coach with the Liberty, now the inaugural coach of the Toronto Tempo. It's a 6-point lead, 5 minutes for the third. Caitlin Clark out front. Clark on the move to the right. Bounce pass to Boston. Boston back to Clark. Clark with a wraparound dribble. On the drive, stops foul line, comes out to Boston. A 3-try on the way. Rebound taken down by Poirier. Tima Poirier back the other way, left to right. Poirier on the drive. Feeds it right side to Conde. Conde works off the Mabry screen. Back to Poirier on the left wing. She drives all the way in and missed it, and Boston the rebound. Back come the Fever on the fly to Cunningham. A 3-ball from the left. Splash! Sophie Cunningham with her second 3-point field goal, and timeout, Sandy Brondello in the Toronto Tempo. Cunningham has equaled her output from Saturday night. She's got 11. Timeout called. 4:28 left in the third. The Fever are out to a 9-point lead. 71-62 on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, They palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own.
71-62, Indiana by 9. 4:28 left in the third. I know the scoreboard on screen is ahead of our broadcast right now. And against pressure, Conde looks to come in, tipped out of bounds. Sophie Cunningham says it's our ball, but it's not. It's Toronto's ball. They move left to right. 4:27 left in the third. As Poirier brings it up. Harrison, Mabry, Conde, Key, and Poirier. Here's Mabry's foul line jumper. Good from the right. 71-64. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Caitlin Clark finds Boston out front. Who finds Mitchell for 3. Splash! Good from the right. Kelsey Mitchell with 20. And the lead is 10. 74-64. This represents the biggest lead of the night. Harrison goes over the top into Fag Bentley, and a foul called underneath on Timpson. Maisha Hines-Allen is back in the ball game. And that is great to see. So it's Mitchell, Clark, Hines-Allen, Timpson, and Cunningham. The 5 on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Toronto has it in play. Mabry off to the left. In the left corner, a 3-try by Poirier. No good. Poirier, the offensive rebound. Hands it off, and an offensive foul. And Poirier is saying, what? You ran over Kelsey Mitchell. That's what happened. Right to left come the Fever. 3:26 left in the third. 74-64, Indiana by 10. 3:19 left in the third. Kelsey Mitchell has it on the drive to the left. Out front, Caitlin Clark. Clark fakes, gives it to Mitchell. Foul line jumper. Got it! Indiana by 12, 76-64. This is the biggest lead of the ball game. Harrison has it out front. Plays it left side to Poirier, who drives in. Kick out Conde. A 3-ball right corner. Got it. 76-67. Lead back down to 9. Caitlin Clark has it out front. Standing dribble. Out front, Maisha Hines-Allen, who gives it to Cunningham. Another 3. Splash! Sophie Cunningham, 3 3-point field goals. Lead is 12. This equals the largest. 2.5 for the third. Mabry has it on the right wing. Back to Poirier. A 3-ball from the right corner is in. Lead down to 9. 79-70. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Caitlin Clark races right of the lane. Throws the shot up. Nearly went in, but a foul is called. Each team is at 4 3-point field goals this quarter. Indiana 4 out of 8. Toronto 4 out of 5. .213 left in the third. And I'll answer a question Callie Greenshields asks me often is, Clark misses the free throw. She's human. Caitlin Clark sitting on 13 points in the ball game. She does have a double-double with 10 assists. Clark in her third year out of Iowa. Shoots the second one. Rimming, no. Rebound taken down by Alamon. 79-70. 2:08 left in the third. Alamon back the other way. Now Conde has it at the free throw line. And we get a foul out front. Raven Johnson in. Caitlin Clark out. A lot of new parts to the Indiana Fever also. They got to keep patient. Cunningham collects the defensive rebound ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell backs up in the left corner and takes a three. Splash! 82-70. Fever by a dozen. And 105 seconds left in the third. Poirier back the other way. Let's see if they can build on this lead. On the cut is Conte. All the way to the hole. Lays it up. No good. Foul called on Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark is 0 for 5 from three-point land tonight. 82-70. 138 left in the third. I said I'd answer a question that Callie Greenshields often asks me. Yes, the 100-point countdown is on. Kia Nurse with the free throw, 82-71. 138 left in the third. Nurse tries again, good. 82-72. Kelsey Mitchell sitting on 25 points. She leads all scorers tonight. Hines Allen has it out front. Hines Allen, a couple bounces. Backdoor Kelsey Mitchell got stripped. No foul called, and it's taken away by Poirier. Here they come back the other way. Poirier on the drive in from the left with a bounce pass underneath to Harrison, who missed the layup, and the rebound comes down. Tiana Key missed the layup. Indiana the rebound. Cunningham's three. Rimming, no. Rebound Key. Tiana Key plays it to Poirier. Poirier on the move in the front court. Outside left. Out front, Kia Nurse. Nurse with a bounce pass underneath for KK. It's stolen by KK Timpson. Ahead to Cunningham. 48 seconds left in the third. Kelsey Mitchell finds Cunningham. Over the top pass to Hines Allen, low right. Swings it left corner to Johnson. Her three. They're settling for threes now. Kia Nurse the rebound. 82-72. 30 seconds left in the third as Poirier on the drive, in the lane, all the way to the hoop, lays it up. Nope, foul called, and Poirier shoots a pair. Indiana led 26-20 at the end of one. Led 53-50 at the half, and they're up by 10 right now. Team of Poirier to the free throw line. Poirier gets ready, shoots the first one. Rimming, no. 26.8 left in the third. Mabry in, Conde out. 82-72, Fever by 10. They've led by as many as 12. Team of Poirier gets ready, shoots the second one. Rimming in. 82-73, 25 seconds left in the third. Kelsey Mitchell back the other way. Mitchell front court to the right. Standing dribble between the circles on her way to the left. Feeds it left corner to Hines Allen. Hines Allen, kick out Cunningham. Another three. Splash! 5 of them for Sophie Cunningham. 85-73. 3 seconds. Mabry hoists up a three. An air ball out of bounds belonged to the Fever with 1.3 left in the third. Sophie Cunningham has 17 points. A Raven Johnson mid-court shot is no good, and the Fever take a 3-point lead and stretch it to 12 as they look for their 4th consecutive win, with Atlanta looming in the wings on Thursday and Saturday. After 3, Fever 85, Tempo 73. We'll be back with the 4th and final quarter after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I become a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot and your car is a little bit older and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care? And make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-845-0463. Call now.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Sophie Cunningham, 17 points off the bench tonight. She does have the hot hand. She is 5 out of 6 from three-point land tonight. And well on her way to being our player of the game. First of several appearances throughout the season and a special athlete contributor role. Sophie Cunningham joining the USA crew tomorrow with the Fever having a day off, and they play Atlanta on Thursday in Indianapolis. Cunningham 17 off the bench. Here we go. We start the fourth quarter as Poirier remains on the floor. Harrison outside right, finds Alamon in the right corner. Alamon hands it to Poirier. Tima Poirier at the controls, guarded by Raven Johnson. Poirier steps back for three. Hines Allen the rebound. 85-73. Raven Johnson back the other way. Out front, Aliyah Boston. Boston finds Kelsey Mitchell on the curl. Mitchell out front finds Cunningham. A deep three. Splash! 20 for Sophie Cunningham. Oh, she is cooking tonight. 88-73. Indiana by 15. Here's Mabry in the lane. Feeds it back outside. A Harrison three. Hines Allen the rebound. Raymond Johnson flying the other way. Johnson in the front court. Plays it to Hines Allen on the right wing. Works off the Mitchell screen. Gives it back to Mitchell. Her deep three. Rims out. Rebound Harrison. Hands to Mabry. 88-73. Fever lead. 8:40 for the money period. And Mabry lost the ball. Wow. Sophie Cunningham has been cook and ing tonight. And her three-point field goals have gotten longer and longer as the game has gone on. Caitlin Clark back in the ball game. Clark picks up the dribble, finds Hines Allen. Hines Allen off to the right, finds Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson on the fly, kick out Boston, finds Caitlin Clark. Clark on the drive in the lane, goes up, had it blocked, foul called, and Caitlin Clark shoots 2. Kia Nurse with the foul. And Caitlin Clark, who missed a pair of free throws the last time she was at the line, heads to the line here. Kia Nurse indeed does pick up the foul. Clark's free throw. She's missed 3 in a row from there. A rarity. Now she'll have a chance to put her team up by 16. Clark again. Got it. She made 1 of her last 4. But again, it's a timing, it's a body issue, it's a leg issue, even though she's playing a lot of minutes tonight. Conde has it this time on the move left, guarded by Sophie Cunningham. Out front, Kia Nurse. Nurse against Boston, and a foul on Aliyah Boston out front. Clark Goodlow with us. Bruce Marmee is with us. Callie Greenshields. Victor Locke is here. SC for the win. Cook. Sophie Cook. Absolutely. Here comes Alamon on the fly. Underneath. Missed the layup. Rebound Aliyah Boston. Now to Caitlin Clark. I want Clark to get a 3-point field goal before the night's out. Cunningham on the drive. In from the left. Out to Johnson. Back to Clark. A deep 3. Not that time. From the left. She's 0 for 6 from there. Nurse with a long pass ahead. Stolen by Boston. Outlet to Clark. Clark, another pull-up attempt. 3. Rebound comes down to Mabry. Mabry flies the other way. Mabry in the front court. Picks up the dribble. Plays it low right to Harrison. Backs in on Aliyah Boston. Goes up. Nope. Foul called on Aliyah Boston. And Isabel Harrison will shoot a pair with 7:24 left in the ball game. After the game, we'll give you the final numbers, and we'll give you our player or players of the game. Monique Billings set to come back for the Fever in just a moment. First free throw by Harrison, rims out. Billings back in. Hines Allen is out. Limited minutes for Hines Allen tonight. Harrison gets ready. Shoots the second one. Got it. 89-74. Indiana by 15. They've led by as many as 16 and 7:20 remaining. Caitlin Clark standing dribble off to the right. Out front Aliyah Boston's. Left side Cunningham. Out to Caitlin Clark out front. And we get a foul on the right side on Conde. And Sandy Brondell is wondering what happened to this game. They were within 3 at the half. In play to Boston. Now Boston has it on the drive to the free throw line. Comes back out to the right. Finds Billings. Back to Boston. Hands it off to Caitlin Clark and an offensive foul on Aliyah Boston. Just as Clark was getting to the basket. 4 players in double figures now for the Indiana Fever, led by Sophie Cunningham's 20 points. Aliyah Boston has 18. Kelsey Mitchell has 25 to lead all scores. Here's a steal. Cunningham back the other way to Caitlin Clark. Clark has it on the fly. Bounce pass to Billings. Over the top to Cunningham, right wing. Now they go back underneath the Boston. She's got the layup. 18 for Aliyah Boston. Timeout, Toronto. 6:41 left in the ball game. Victor Locke says, I remember when I was a kid, I used to say Pippin is cooking. Now it's Sophie is cooking. The whole team is cooking. They're up 17. 6:40 remaining in the ball game. 91-74. The countdown to 100 is on after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot and your car is a little bit older and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care? And make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-845-0463. Call now.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Julia Aliyah is out with an undisclosed injury, while Brittney Sykes' injury was a foot injury that happened earlier in the ball game. 6:33 remains, 91-74, Fever with the lead and the ball as Caitlin Clark comes back the other way. Clark in the front court with a bounce pass to Kelsey Mitchell on the fly, lost the ball out of bounds. We just said don't turn the ball over, man. That's all right. They've taken much better care of the ball in the second half. That's the sentence I wanted to say. Aliyah with a pocket pass underneath. The layup is good for Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse makes it 91-76. Clark back the other way. Caitlin Clark has it in the left corner. Clark on the drive in from the left. All the way in on Conde and lays it in. Caitlin Clark is 15. 16, I beg your pardon. 93-76, 5:55 left in the game. Aliyah on the drive, right baseline, goes up. Nope, foul called on Caitlin Clark, and Caitlin Clark would do good just to walk away. Actually, that was a bucket and a foul. So Jaksaite makes it 93-80. Her free throw is no good. Lexi Hall, the rebound. Outlet pass, Caitlin Clark. Clark on the fly in the front court. Bounce pass intended for Timpson. It stays with the Fever with 5:47 remaining. I got to get me some WNBA gear because I'm going to do more WNBA games beginning this week. And we have time on the floor. 5:47 remaining in the ball game. 93. Maybe I read the score wrong. I read the score wrong. We show 93-78. We'll let them sort it out. We'll give you the actual score when you all get back on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
$93-78 is our current score. But I could have swore that Laura Jaxite made a basket. It's still a Commissioner's Cup spot to be determined as the Aces and the Lynx are going head-to-head. Vegas owns the head-to-head tiebreaker. Excuse me. And they're also playing without Kiki. The Tempo are playing without Kiki Rice, their outstanding rookie from UCLA. But it looks like it's going to. The Liberty have clinched their spot in the Commissioner's Cup final. 5:47 left in the ball game. Clark looking to come in. Baseline left. They need to get it in. They don't. It's a 5-second violation. So the Fever again turn it over. That's 16 on the night. Kia Nurse brings it back the other way, left to right. Or Conde brings it back the other way. I beg your pardon. In fact, Bentley back to Conde. Off of Mabry's foot, out of bounds. And the Fever take over with 5:36 left. Caitlin Clark back the other way, directing traffic. Conde gets her at the timeline. Kelsey Mitchell back on the floor. Here comes Caitlin Clark on the fly. In from the left, lays it up. No good. Foul called, and Caitlin Clark shoots a pair. So Caitlin Clark will head to the free throw line. 16 points in the ball game tonight. And she missed 3 free throws earlier. In a row, mind you. First free throw here is good. 94-78, 5:25 left. The second attempt on the way is good, 95-78. So that basket by Jaxite before we took a break did not count. And she missed the free throw. Here comes Mabry, back the other way. Lean in, flip, no good. Rebound, Timpson. Hands to Caitlin Clark, 5:12 remaining. Caitlin Clark in the front court. Clark a standing dribble on the drive, right of the lane, comes back outside. 5 minutes left. In the left corner is Lexi Hall. Back to Caitlin Clark. Got held. Nothing called, but a foul called there on Conde. Tima Poirier back in for Toronto. Kia Nurse is out. And Clark to pull the trigger. Foul line extended left. In play to Mitchell, left wing. Mitchell on the drive, free throw line. Feeds it underneath to Timpson. She goes up, left it short. Rebound tip. Comes out to Conde. Here she comes on the run. Conde on the drive and on Caitlin Clark. Lays it in and draws the foul on Caitlin Clark. So Conde with a chance at a three-point play. And did she get her across the arm? Yeah, she did. She got her across the arm. So Conde with a chance at a three-point play. On the way. Got it. 95-81. 4:45 left. The 100-point watch is on for Callie Greenshields and the rest of us. Here comes Mitchell on the fly, in the lane, runs into people. Foul called. And Mitchell shoots two. Poirier picks up the foul. Kelsey Mitchell shoots two. She's got 25 in the game tonight. Mitchell gets ready, shoots the first one. Good. 26 for Kelsey Mitchell. Sophie Cunningham back in. KK Timpson departs. And Cunningham is the leading vote getter. If y'all want Sophie Cunningham to be our player of the game, put a 1 in the chat. For those of you watching on YouTube and other platforms. The second attempt on the way is good. 97-81. 16-point Indiana lead and 4.5 minutes left. Mabry in the front court. Mabry guard by Billings. Over the top into Fag Bentley. Fag Bentley comes back outside. It's loose. Poirier gets it at the timeline. Poirier has it on the drive. Kick out left corner to Alamon. Her lean-in floater. Nope. Rebound, Lexi Hall. Hall back the other way. Mitchell out front to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark whips around behind the back pass. Not a good time for that. Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Toronto Tempo. If y'all want Sophie Cunningham to be our player of the game, put a 1 in the chat. And I'm seeing a lot of yes. I'm seeing a lot of 1s right now. Poirier outside right. Bounce pass out front to Fag Bentley. Fag Bentley, one bounce dribble, kills it. Out to Mabry, a straight-on three, missed it. Rebound follows short. Rebound taken down by Sophie Cunningham, who is fouled in the backcourt with 3:46 left. Tima Poirier with the foul, and Cunningham will shoot a pair. Indiana has been, here's one thing that I love. Indiana has been in the bonus early in quarters tonight. 97-81, 3:46 left. Sophie Cunningham, 20 points in the game. Free throw here, good, 21, 98-81. Kia Nurse back in. Marina Mabry checks out for what could be the final time tonight. The second attempt on the way is good. There's 99. 99-81, 3:45 left. Only box left to check is to see Caitlin Clark hit a three-point field goal here in the game tonight. Here's Poirier on the drive, in from the left. Wrap around pass to Alamon, but a foul called on Sophie Cunningham. .335 left. And it was the early assists by Caitlin Clark that got the Fever on their way. They led by only 3 at the half, but they have since blown it open. As I said, the only box left to check as Poirier splits a pair of free throws. It's 99-82. The only box left to check is to see Caitlin Clark hit a three. Clark off to the right. Works off the Cunningham screen. Here it is. Splash! Caitlin Clark checks all the boxes tonight. The evening is complete. All the I's have been dotted. All the T's have been crossed. Into the lane is Poirier. She misses the shot. Rebound Billings. Outlet Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the fly in the front court. Turns right baseline. Over the top pass to Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson on the attack. Back to Caitlin Clark on the drive. In from the right. Caitlin Clark with a bounce pass. Lexi Hall. Layup good. 104-82. With 2:50 remaining. In the immortal words of Bob Costas, well, the evening is complete. Indiana with 3 players with 20-plus points tonight. Poirier has it off to the right. Walk, no call. Poirier on the drive, top of the circle. Tima Poirier backs up near the timeline. Poirier launches a 3 from the right. Long rebound, chased down by Caitlin Clark. Outlet pass, Cunningham. To the left side, Hall. That's a 3 on the way. Rimming, no. Rebound, Cunningham. Follow. Yep. Sophie Cunningham has 24. And Sophie Cunningham saying, where's the foul? And she's actually got a good point. Timeout called on the floor with 2:14 remaining. All the I's have been dotted. All the T's have been crossed. The Fever lead 106-82. They get a day off tomorrow. Then they'll play Atlanta on Thursday. And we definitely will have that for you. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms. Thank you. Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast? No thanks, we're good. They're always in their own world.
106-82, we're back to business as Condé with a bounce pass underneath to Juxite, fakes in the lane, shoots it in, draws the foul. So Juxite gets back in the scoring column with 2:01 left. Damaris Dantas now on for the Indiana Fever. Free throw is good, 106-85. Caitlin Clark is out for the remainder of the game. And I got a kitty scratching at my door. And I'm willing to bet. Here's a 3 by Dantas. Off the back rim, no good. Toronto has it on the fly. Ahead to Kia Nurse. She's got a layup. 106-87 with 100 seconds left. Raven Johnson back the other way. Johnson falls down on the dribble. And a timeout called by Stephanie White. .136 left. 106-87, the Fever with the lead. Toronto led early. And then the Fever took control of the game. Then they led in the... They led early in the third quarter, and then the Fever started hitting their long-distance shots As I mentioned, the only thing that was left on the checklist was to see Caitlin Clark hit a 3-point field goal. Sophie Cunningham has hit 7 of them tonight. Kelsey Mitchell is 27. She's checked out for the rest of the night. She is 3 for 4 from three-point land. Caitlin Clark is 1 for 9 from three-point land. Billings out for the night, as this one's in the book. The season high in terms of points for the Fever is 114. That came in the overtime classic against the Chicago Sky a week ago. In play to Johnson. Johnson has it. Pull-up jumper out front. Nope. Rebound. Dantas has it. Tipped out to Cunningham. To Johnson for 3. Splash! Raven Johnson with her second three-point goal. 109-87. 120 left. Kia Nurse plays it right corner to Tione Key. Back to Nurse. Nurse, the former Chicago Sky player, gets in the lane and shoots it in. Kia Nurse with 8. 109-89. Back comes Indiana the other way with Sophie Cunningham at the controls. Now to Dantas, who fakes a 3. Dantas on the drive, in the lane, goes up, had her shot blocked, but a foul called. And Dantas shoots 2. Tione Key picks up the foul. 57.9 seconds left. Dantas gets ready, shoots the first one. Good. So she's in the scoring column. Caitlin Clark out for the night. She finishes with 18 points. Sophie Cunningham checks out. She will be our SMSN player of the game. Conde has it off to the right. 49 seconds left. Alamon in the right corner with a jump pass strip, able to get it back. On the left wing is Kia Nurse. Nurse straight on the drive. Bumps off Timpson, shoots it up, no good. Drew the foul with 39 seconds left. So Kia Nurse heads to the line to shoot 2. And a thank you to one of my associate producers, and Callie Greenshields, who lent a big assist tonight. And I think I have an associate producer's role for Callie Greenshields, and I'll explain it offline. Second free throw by Kia Nurse is good. 111-91, 35 seconds left. Raven Johnson back the other way. Raven Johnson out front, Dantas. Dantas on the drive in the lane, lean in, flip, banked it, no good, but a foul called, and she'll shoot 2. $111.91, 28.6 left. Dantas' first free throw, good. 112-91. Indiana leads by 21 with 28.6 seconds remaining. We'll have a short post-game show and then get you ready for tomorrow night's doubleheader, which is the Lynx and the Sky to start, the Liberty and the Sky to start with. Then the Aces will play the late game. That shot's no good. Rebound taken down by KK Timpson. And Stephanie White is calling off the Dogs. No need to use a reset timeout here. The Fever with their second highest point total of the year, and they do it in style. As some couple of old friends in Sandy Brondello and Stephanie White exchange pleasantries, and the Fever get a big win. They make it 4 in a row. They'll look for 5 on Thursday night when they host the Atlanta Dream, one of the best in the Eastern Conference. But a big win tonight for the Indiana Fever. They're now 9-5. Toronto falls to 7-8. We'll come back and recap it after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world.
What'd you get there?
Twice the work. Twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
$113.91 is your final. The Indiana Fever defeat the Toronto Tempo. Let's go over our final totals for the night. Toronto 34 of 75 from the field, 11 of 25 from distance. They were 12 of 19 from the free throw line, 27 total rebounds, 25 assists, 12 turnovers, 9 steals. They had a block shot, 5 offensive rebounds on the night. They were led in scoring by Laura Jakshaite, who finished with 19 points. Marina Mabry finished with 18. 12 points for Maria Conde off the bench. 11 apiece for Isabel Harrison and Brittney Sykes before she went out with a foot injury. For the Indiana Fever, they were 36 of 69 for 52% from the floor, 13 of 30 from distance, 28 of 33 from the free throw line. They had 43 rebounds, 25 assists, 16 turnovers. Still have to take that number down quite a bit, especially when Atlanta coming on Thursday night, and then we go see them Saturday afternoon. We'll have it all for you here on SMSN and Snowman Multimedia. They were led in scoring, the Indiana Fever were, by Kelsey Mitchell, who finished the night with 27. Sophie Cunningham had 24. Aliyah Boston had, I read it wrong. I'm sorry. This is what I get for not having my glasses. Kelsey Mitchell, 27. Sophie Cunningham, 24. Caitlin Clark had 21, although she was only 1 for 8 from distance, but she got the one. All the I's have been dotted, all the T's have been crossed. Also, Aliyah Boston finished with 18 points and 11 rebounds, back-to-back games with a double-double for Aliyah Boston, and I think the same holds true for Caitlin Clark. She had 21 points. She dished out 14 assists on the night. So back-to-back, 2 of the last 3 games, I beg your pardon, for Caitlin Clark with a double-double. I'll have to review what happened on Saturday. Didn't get a chance to do the numbers because we had a second game on top of that. 52% from the floor for the Indiana Fever. They came out of the gate a little bit cold to start with, but they finished very, very hot. As mentioned, 52% from the floor. They had 3 players, 20-plus points in the ball game. Mitchell, 27. Sophie Cunningham had 24. and Caitlin Clark finished with 21. This game was played in a little over 2 hours, and was actually 2 hours and 12 minutes. And the attendance tonight, 15,017 at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. That's it. Your final score tonight is the Indiana Fever 113 and the Toronto Tempo 91. Tomorrow, we got a doubleheader for you as the Liberty and the Sky will tangle first. And then our second game features the champion Las Vegas Aces. So stick with Aces and the Lynx for our second game. So stick with us. Lots of WNBA coverage coming your way. The next Fever game we'll have for you will be Thursday when they take on the Atlanta Dream from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. Expect a full house that night with one of the league leaders coming into the house. 7 o'clock is the tip time. 6:30 is our pregame. We will have that for you. And then on Saturday, the Fever travel to Atlanta to take on the Dream. That's a 1 o'clock start. We're up at 12:30 with the pregame show. And the pregame show will always precede our Indiana Fever broadcast. And the pregame show will precede any broadcast that we have here on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. Good win tonight for the Indiana Fever. Final one more time. Fever 113, Tempo 91. We'll see you tomorrow for our doubleheader, our WNBA doubleheader, and then Thursday with more Fever basketball as they host the Atlanta Dream. For Callie Greenshields, our associate producer, Victor Locke, our engineer, Shane Lake, our producer, Dr. K, Jody Snow, our booth producer. Thank you to everyone that helped us out tonight. My name is Brian Snow. Hope you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Good night, and God bless everybody.
The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Dog. I'm glad.